What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Atom Smasher from Black Adam. And so here we have the McFarlane Atom Smasher pose and out of the packaging. Before we take a look at the figure, let's actually run through his accessories. Atom Smasher comes with 2 pairs of hands. We do get a pair of fists, we get a pair of displayed open hands, and then he does come with a McFarlane display stand. Other than that, we don't get any other accessories with Atom Smasher. So with that out of the way, let's have a closer look at the figure. So here we have a closer look at Atom Smasher, and McFarlane has done an absolutely fantastic job just sculpting the figure. I really do like the texturing here on his mask. It looks really nice. I'm not a fan of the Deadpool-esque looking mask. I don't know why they felt the need to give him this eye part for his mask. The original Atom Smasher didn't have it, I think just to break up the sculpting right here, but this mask could have honestly just been one solid texture and I would have been perfectly okay with it, just because it also does have a seam line on it. And that seam line does indicate like where the actual fabric of the mask would be. It even has a line down the middle. So yeah, I don't know why they went this route in the movie, but overall I do like the texturing. I do like the difference in the shades of blue. You can see the darker blue with the lighter blue. His eyes are done very well. Going down to his neck, you can see he does have a blue collar right here that is a lighter blue than the rest of the blue here on his outfit. Really do like the atomic symbol right here, although it is a little bit sloppy, to be quite honest. They could have painted that a little bit better. From this side it looks perfectly okay, but yeah, from this side it's obviously noticeable that it is a little bit sloppy. So you just got to be careful when looking at paint apps, or if you got this online, you don't really have the option of looking at it. One thing I'm not a fan of is how they designed his outfit right here, just to keep it the same color. They did mold the blue and the red in separate pieces and glue them together, which does create a visible seam line right here. It's not too bad on this part, but when you look at the back, it's quite noticeable because this isn't lined up properly. You can see it's kind of raised up right here. If the camera will focus and see what I'm talking about. Yeah, obvious seam line right here, and then right here you can see it's not all the way down. Really no way to fix that without actually taking this off and then reapplying it and then gluing it back down. So that's a little bit of a shame, and it is a little bit confusing because they did paint the shoulders. I believe the shoulders are done in red. Yeah, the shoulders are done in red and they painted the blue. I don't know why they couldn't have done that here. It's the exact same thing here on his elbows and forearms that they did paint and mold, and so yeah, why couldn't they have just done that throughout the rest of the figure? It makes no sense. I do like the fact that these gauntlets right here look the way they do. You can see they are very tattered and scratched up. The braces do have these buckles going around them, so those do look nice. Then we do have his gloves, where it does have like some padding right here, which looks really cool. I do like it, and it still continues the same texturing that we see throughout his figure, although I'm wondering if maybe the texturing is too strong on this version of the figure. We'll talk about that more when we have a look at the Mega figure, but yeah, the texturing is very noticeable here, and I'm wondering if that's the way it looks in the movie or if it's just over exaggerated for the figure. We'll see when the movie comes out. Really do like this part of his costume. The red and the blue look really nice, and then we do have his belt piece right here that goes all the way around. It is done in a very nice tan color and does have worn leather texture to it. Going down to his pants right here, you can see it continues the dual color with the red and the blue. It looks really clean. There's a few spots where yeah, it could be a little bit better, but unless you're really looking for paint errors, you're going to be pretty satisfied with this figure. Knee pads look really nice, and they do continue that scuffed up metal look. Then we go down to his boots, where you can see they actually sculpted his zipper right there, which is very impressive. It does look like his boots kind of have like padding to them, and then the zipper is supposed to zip all the way up, although as you can see it doesn't right here. Still looks really nice. The silver is a really good contrast, and I love these red parts on his boots. They look really good. So overall, Atom Smasher here looks really nice, and they did sculpt some of the underside of his shoe. Could have been a little bit better, but yeah, He has a lot of nice detail, and there's a lot to look at on this figure, and I do like the way it came out overall. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually get Atom Smasher compared to other figures you may have in your collection. And so here we have Atom Smasher posed next to a Marvel Legends Cyclops and a DC Multiverse Superman. Here we have Atom Smasher posed next to a WWE Elite Scale figure and a Mezco 112 Collective Popeye the Sailor Man. Here we have Atom Smasher posed next to a Lightning Collection White Range and a Star Wars Black Series Mandalorian. Here we have the standard Atom Smasher posed next to the Mega Figure Atom Smasher. So with the comparisons out of the way, let's actually have a look at Atom Smasher's articulation. Now, Atom Smasher does have a double ball joint in the head, so he can look up, he can look down quite a bit, does turn tilt left and right really nicely, as well as turn really good. So we get full range of movement in the head, nothing hindering it, which is really good. We have ball joint here in the shoulder, which does pivot forward and back, up and down really nicely, better than we saw on Black Adam and Dr. Fate. Does go all the way around, no problem. He does have a bicep swivel, which works really good. Double bend here at the elbow, a little stiff on mine, but it does end up working, as you can see. We have a ball hinge here at the wrist, so that does pivot forward and back, and you can rotate that to have an up and down joint as well. So really do like that joint. Then we do have a ball joint here in the torso, which you can see he gets a lot of range going all the way around, forward, back, side to side, as well as rotate. Ball joint at the waist, although we don't get too much movement going back. We do get better movement going forward, so I do like that. Then of course it does rotate at the waist. Legs do kick forward very far, I like that. Going back to about right there. Out to the side really nicely. Then we do have a very minuscule thigh swivel, so I'm going to say no thigh swivel on him. Double bend here at the knee going that far back. We do have rotation here at his foot, as well as a hinge which goes forward, back. Then we have forward facing pin for rocker ankle, and then of course we have that generous toe hinge. So overall, Atom Smasher has some pretty good articulation, and I like the way it came out. Not a fan of the Deadpool look for the mask, but it's still a very nice look for Atom Smasher. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually get him posed for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. And so here we have the McFarlane Toys Atom Smasher pose for my final thoughts, and overall Atom Smasher here is a pretty solid figure, and I really do like the way he came out. I really do enjoy the way his costume is. It's a really good homage to the comic books. It's a really nice adaptation which looks really good, and I do think he's going to be one of my favorite parts of the movie. Although I do see the appeal of the regular size Atom Smasher, I can see a lot of people passing on this figure just for the mega figure of Atom Smasher, because when you want Atom Smasher, you kind of want him in his giant form, and even though this is a really solid figure, I would give him an honest 7 out of 10. I can honestly see why people would pass on this figure, because the mega figure is a bigger piece of plastic, and he does look a little bit better with your display, and he stands out a little more. This one I feel can get lost in the shuffle if you don't have him in the right spot, but that's not taking away from the amount of detailing and painting on this figure. This is a really good figure in terms of sculpt, and the articulation does work on him. So if you're a fan of Atom Smasher, why don't you just decide on getting both the regular size and mega figure? Both of them do have their own unique charm to them, and having them both in your shelf would look nice, especially when you have it look like he's growing. I think that would be something a lot of people will do with their displays. If you are looking for Atom Smasher, he is going to run you about $20, which is your standard price for McFarlane figures. And the good thing about this is that Atom Smasher isn't too popular of a character, so he should be easy to find. I think the mega figure has more appeal, but this is still a really solid figure. So if you have to pick both up, I say pick both of them up. This one has its own unique charm, which I think is worth the pickup. So if you're a fan of Atom Smasher, definitely pick up both figures. So with that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and check out all my other action figure reviews, as well as all my other DC Multiverse videos. Hopefully you find them informative. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it's in my collection, I'll gladly have a look at it. While you're at it, check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, and as always, ring that bell to be notified every time I upload a video. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.